So yesterday, guys and girls, we discussed a few sentence correction examples. Now we will continue with the same one, and let's do this one and begin our session today. Yeah, I give you a minute or so to read this. You can just have a look at it, read the sentence carefully, read the options, and then we begin the discussion. Can we begin the discussion? Yes, Vedant?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Yeah, tell me.
Yes, so like yesterday, ma'am. Yes, so like yesterday, as I said,
Right,
uh, I mean, like we can divide the entire sentence in a few parts.
correct.
So the first part being like ants.
Hmm. Yeah, like ants,
Yes,
termites have an
and the second
elaborate.
part, the second, yes,
Correct.
yes. So the second part being termites have an elaborate social structure in
Very
which a
good.
few individuals reproduce, and the rest. So that will be the second part.
Correct.
And the third part will be the highlighted part,
Right.
which is are serving the colony by tending juveniles, gathering
Correct.
food, building the nest, or the battle intruders.
Okay. Now I have
Yes.
one query here.
The highlighted part, yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah. Continue the
yes.
highlighted part.
The highlighted part will form an entire will form a separate part altogether.
Correct.
Yes. So the entire sentence will be divided into three parts.
Correct. Even if you divide the sentence into three parts, and there will be n number of people who will be telling you this, that whenever you are attempting a question of sentence correction where GMAT is concerned, you will always be told that focus on the
Yes.
underlined part because those are the options that are given to you below. But don't just focus on the underlined part. Finally, the underlined part is also connected to the given entire structure. Yeah, given the entire sentence. So you have to, at the end of the whole thing, you have to look at it as a whole. Now, coming back to this, like ants, termites have an elaborate social structure. What do you understand by this?
So, in a certain way, ants are similar to termites.
Correct. In a certain way, ants are similar to termites. Ants and termites are two different species or two different types of insects completely, but in some ways they are similar. So, what is the similarity there? That they have an elaborate social structure in which a few individuals reproduce. So, like ants, they have some few individuals reproducing, so do the termites. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
And what happens to the next part? Now we come to the underlined part. And the rest are serving the colony by tending juveniles, gathering food, building the nest, or they battle intruders. So obviously, like the ants, the termites also have a clear-cut compartmentalization there, a clear-cut segregation in the community, saying that some few individuals reproduce, and while the rest are serving the colony by doing some activities. Right? Now, whenever you are attempting a
Yes.
sentence correction question in a GMAT, boys and girls, always remember the A is a repetition of the above. So there is a possibility, now there is a catch here, there is a possibility that what you may do is, while reading the sentence, you may feel that it is correct, and in a jiffy or in a hurry, you may tick the A1 without reading the options below. Even if when you're attempting the GMAT, this happens with you, do not take these kinds of risks. Always make sure you read all the options given below, whatever you are attempting in whichever competitive examination. Always read all the given options below. Yes? Now what happens to the A option? Are serving the colony by tending juveniles, gathering food, building the nest, or they battle intruders. Yeah, that's a repetition. Yes. So what do you think? Is this correct, or what is your take on the whole thing?
So, option A is yes. So, option A is very similar to the highlighted part.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you think? I mean, it's a similar one.
So it is yeah.
Can we count it to be the correct one? Can we we put it in the elimination process?
We put it in the elimination process and we mark it as a safe option.
We mark it as a safe option
Yes.
that this could be the answer.